One of the 6th General Hospital's more famous patients was a general officer named George Patton. And eventually one of the surgeons said to him, "Go lay down on that table and don't say anything else." Hello, I'm Dr. George Cressman, and I'd like to welcome you to another Camp Blanding history video. Today we're going to be talking about the medical units that trained here at Camp Blanding during the war. Over 800,000 men trained at Camp Blanding during World War II. And because of the size of the post, Camp Blanding was frequently used for training medical teams. During the war, the staffs of 5 general hospitals, 9 station hospitals, 1 field hospital, and 8 evacuation hospitals trained at Camp Blanding. In addition, a medical regiment and 2 medical battalions trained here at Camp Blanding. The 6th General Hospital was activated at Camp Blanding on the 15th of May, 1942. The War Department wanted to build new units with well-trained medical staff whose members had worked together in a civilian hospital. So the 6th General Hospital was affiliated with the Massachusetts General Hospital. At its activation, the 6th General Hospital professional staff was largely composed of people from the Massachusetts General Hospital. The personnel in the 6th General Hospital left Camp Blanding and moved to Camp Kilmer to prepare for overseas movement. The 6th then moved to Casablanca and served there until May of 1944. And in their 15 months in Casablanca, the 6th General Hospital treated 17,969 patients. One of the 6th General Hospital's more famous patients was a general officer named George Patton, who needed a surgical procedure for a minor facial issue. The story goes that General Patton, as he came in, was doing his normal running the show effort. And eventually one of the surgeons said to him, "Go lay down on that table and don't say anything else." Apparently General Patton did that, and the procedure proceeded with no difficulty. On the 16th of May, 1944, the 6th General Hospital moved to Oran, where it boarded ships to transfer to Naples, Italy. There, the 6th General Hospital operated facilities on the outskirts of Rome, and during its assignment at Rome, the 6th General Hospital handled 8,171 admissions. The 6th General Hospital then moved to Bologna, Italy, where it finished the war. The 5th Evacuation Hospital came to Camp Blanding on the 1st of October, 1942, and trained at the post until June of 1943. While the 5th Evacuation Hospital was here at Camp Blanding, they received 140 enlisted men, bringing it to full authorized strength. On the 13th of June 1943, the 5th Evacuation Hospital left Camp Blanding to participate in the Tennessee maneuvers. And after a brief assignment at Camp Tyson, Tennessee, the 5th Evacuation Hospital departed the 5th of December 1943 for the Boston port of embarkation. The unit then moved to Liverpool and arrived there on the 17th of December 1943, and then served in England until June of 1944. The 5th Evacuation Hospital crossed the English Channel on the 12th of June 1944 and landed on Omaha Beach. The unit established its hospital at Limoilou and was in service on the 15th of June 1944, 3 days after hitting the beach. In its first 2 weeks in Normandy, the 5th Evacuation Hospital received 1,304 patients. The hospital moved through France, Belgium, and held 3 different locations in Germany proper. The hospital returned to the U.S. in March of 1946 and was inactivated at Camp Kilmer, New Jersey. The 24th Evacuation Hospital was activated on the 15th of June 1942 at Fort Custer, Michigan, where it spent 4 months training and filling out its ranks to authorized rank. The unit arrived on the 1st of October 1942 at Camp Blanding. The 24th Evacuation Hospital finished its basic and unit training here at Camp Blanding in May of 1943, and the unit then left Camp Blanding on the 15th of June 1943 to participate in the Tennessee maneuvers. On the 10th of January 1944, the unit moved to Camp Kilmer in New Jersey, and then departed the New York port of embarkation on the 21st of January 1944, arriving in Glasgow on the 29th of January 1944. After additional training in England, the 24th Evacuation Hospital moved to France, arriving on Omaha Beach on 12 June 1944, just as the 5th Evacuation Hospital had done. The hospital was set up in Lacombe, France, and established its hospital then in 4 additional sites in France, and then in mid-September 1944 moved into Belgium. 24 set up 2 sites in Belgium, followed by 2 sites in the Netherlands. The 24th Evacuation Hospital received letters of commendation from the 21st Army Group and from the 101 Airborne Division for their actions in the Netherlands. And during 1944, the 24th admitted 12,764 patients. The unit then moved to 11 different sites in Germany, and in 1945 it admitted 7,052 patients. The unit received a Meritorious Service Unit Award, was inactivated in February of 1946. So there you have the history for several medical units that trained here at Camp Blanding. All of these units, all of the medical units, in my mind, the unsung heroes of the war, all of them had courageous, hardworking men and women dedicated to saving lives. So thank you for watching this video. I'd like to ask you to come visit us at the Camp Blanding Museum. We're open every day from noon to 4, and we most look forward to you visiting us here. I'd like to encourage you to subscribe to our Camp Blanding YouTube channel. You'll find a large number of videos that will share more of our history with you. So for our Camp Blanding staff and all of our wonderful volunteers, this is Dr. George Cressman signing off.